I knew him, the man they called Messiah. I thought when I first met him that day was the day that everything changed. I was wrong. I came to him holding everything I had on this earth to give, a year's wages of alabaster and oils. I found him eating with the very men who turned me away. They wouldn't even look at me. But this man, Jesus, forgave me. "Teacher, don't you know what this woman has done?" they said. It didn't matter. Not to him. He forgave me without hesitation. He knew my sins, my faults, and forgave me regardless, when these other men would rather not even acknowledge my existence, let alone try to help me. I thought I was forever changed that day, but it was just a beginning. Love, forgiveness, and hope were all he spoke of, but still those men wouldn't rest till they saw him silenced and dead. Well, they got what they wanted. My rescuer, my king, and deliverer died by their command, and there was nothing I could do to save the one who had saved me. He brought hope to a life that was lost. Only he could find me in the darkness and bring the light. But when we laid him there, behind the stone, I felt darkness falling over me again. Everything he said, everything he did meant nothing to the grave. If death took him, then what hope did I have? I came back a few days after. As I arrived at the tomb, I realized the stone had been rolled away. I panicked and ran inside thinking that Jesus' body had been stolen. It was gone. His body was gone. There was just a bundle of burial clothes lying where it should have been. I ran to tell Peter and John what I saw, what they had done to our teacher. They didn't believe me until they went to see for themselves. I returned later to make sure that this was all real, that I hadn't just imagined all of it. As I approached the empty tomb, I fell down there and cried. Someone came up behind me. "Woman, why are you crying? Who are you looking for?" I wiped my eyes. He wouldn't understand. This gardener would never understand what I was feeling. They took my teacher. They took him, and I don't know where. I started to cry again and tried to speak through choked sobs. He moved closer, his hand reaching out to comfort me. "Mary." For a second, I couldn't imagine why this man would know my name, but then I realized he's alive. Alive! I almost couldn't believe it. Death and the grave fell beneath the weight of grace. My Savior is alive.